Good morning, everybody. My name is David Simpson.
And I'm Allison Apsey. And we are,
We're excited.
yes,
We're excited. We're live here at the MEMSPA offices and to tell you a little bit about our roles, which are
we are the new MEMSPA state and federal relations co-coordinators, which is quite a mouthful.
quite a mouthful. But you did that pretty well.
Thank
Nice
you.
job.
Thank you.
We're excited because we want to talk about the way that principals across the state in MEMSPA can help shape and influence policy, not only here in Lansing, but in Washington, D.C. And from our last MEMSPA chat a couple weeks ago, a lot of principals said this is an area where they want to learn more and get involved.
So we completely understand maybe being a little bit uncomfortable with talking with legislators or maybe not even understanding what happens in Lansing or in DC. So we're looking to take the mystery out of it. Actually, we're going to learn right alongside you. In fact, this is like legislation 101 for dummies right here. And then we're just going to learn from David because you have it's an area of passion and an area of expertise for you.
Well, I love how you said that. One, not that you're not a dummy, but the fact that all principals can get involved, no matter what your level of past involvement or comfort with that, because we are all advocates for kids, and that's really what it comes down to: is letting our voice be heard in Lansing and Washington. So we are excited for our relationship together as far as helping all of the principals across the state be successful with this. So first, we're going to get into a quick legislative update. We have a couple important things coming up before the election just to let you know about. First, Paul Liebenau, our MEMSPA Executive Director, has been working with the Senate to introduce funding of $1 million for the essential literacy practice, the literacy essentials for teacher and administrative training. This is going to really support the continued literacy work that MEMSPA has been behind and supporting in Lansing. So we're excited for that, and more information will be coming, but we feel good about that.
Yes, and I'm sure many of you have heard of House Bill 5707. Aaron Miller, who's a Republican from the 59th District, is the lead sponsor of this bill, and it is to take the student growth percentage of teacher evaluation from 40% back down to 25%. We know that the current legislation bumped that up to 40% for this year, and MASA, MASSP, MEMSPA, MEA, MDE are all supportive of bringing that back down to a more reasonable level of 25%. However, business groups and the Education Trust Midwest of Royal Oak spoke out against this bill. And their feelings was that it would water down teacher evaluations to bump it back down to 25%. They wanted to keep it at the 40%, which again is a call to action for us. We need to explain teacher evaluation, our coaching process with that, what teacher evaluation is, what the 40% versus 25% means to individual teachers. We need to share that story.
Yeah. And lastly, a bit of good news out of Washington. This week on Wednesday, the House of Representatives signed off and agreed and voted to approve the continuing funding bill for the next year. And the important part about that is that Title II, the dollars that we use in schools to support teacher learning, professional learning for principals, is maintained at the current level. The bill is going to be sent to the president's desk, and he's expected to sign it. This is always an area of worry for us as principals, is that the first two budgets that President Trump has put out has called for that elimination. So our voices are needed in Washington, D.C. One thing we hear from our senators in Washington and our reps in Washington is that they're not really always sure what Title II is. So more information coming about that in future updates. The next thing we're excited is that October is National Principals Month, and we are excited. We're going to kick a campaign off where we're going to allow all of us to be heard. So we're kicking off the Be Bold, Be Heard hashtag We Lead Michigan campaign. We Lead MI. What we're asking all principals across the state of Michigan to do is to share their story. Show the work that you're doing as a principal on a daily basis, and tag your legislators. Next week in the MEMSPA update, there will be a link to a document that has all the Twitter handles of our legislators in Lansing and in Washington. And we just want to make sure that people are showcasing the work that we're doing, bringing awareness. That's a great start when people say, well, how can I advocate in Lansing during the month? And then continuing, use the hashtag WeLeadMI to share the stories of principals, so we bring awareness to the important work that we do.
Yeah, so a picture says 1,000 words, and a video, yes, tens of thousands of words. So a little snippet of a video of you in your principal role and the various responsibilities that we have, or a picture, and tagging legislators will help us share our story in the Capitol.
So that's kind of our theme as coordinators, is that hashtag We Lead MI. We need to show what we're doing every day to our legislators in Lansing.
So we are adding one little thing to your to-do list, which is let's advocate for our students in Lansing and in DC. They deserve it, and we want to take the mystery out of it for you.
Absolutely. So we're looking forward to reach out to us anytime. We're looking forward to serve MEMSPA in this role, and we'll talk to you soon.
We'll see you soon.
See ya.